All right. Sorry about that. Had to throw that up real quick. Uh, Even though um the group that I'm sharing it to, for some reason, I guess I put up too many posts that they didn't really like. I guess I don't know. So now I have to wait for an admin to review it, which means that by the time this is reviewed and shared, nobody in the group will be able to check it out on Mixer and add their comments. Um, but you can always check out, you check me out on Mixer. It's mixer.com/blindog83. And then once you do that, then you will receive notifications. If follow me, you'll see notifications when I start putting up stuff, and pretty much anytime I stream. And of course, you can ask questions as you watch the streams and things like that. And I think that will be really, really awesome, especially when I'm doing reviews for games, because then I can get even more feedback to the studios and stuff like that. Because when I do reviews, if they're brand new game reviews, then more than likely I'm gonna send the video to the studio. So for this game, um, the, all right. So um, let me see here. All right. So for this game, this is made by a studio called Team 17, and I know a lot of people were asking if this game would be accessible. I got in contact with the studio, and I kind of got a short reply. They didn't really seem like they were interested in making it accessible to as far as like screen readers and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying this might be a really short review, because there is no screen reader support. And as a totally blind gamer, that is something I would need to be able to really advance into the game. All right, so we're at the main menu. Like I said, I have no clue what this menu
Smooth
is,
moves. We move
but
and
I'm gonna
groove.
just hit A, and hopefully it takes me into the game. If you want to contact the studio, you can do so at Team 17 on Twitter. And this is one of the things, I try to tell everybody is, if you are looking to to uh, to have a game that you want to play that sounds interesting, made accessible or updated, even if it's not originally accessible, then you have to get some contacts and be able to contact the people at the studio that can actually make things happen. All right. So another thing, not all games can be made accessible. They can be made more accessible, but as far as 100% accessibility, that's something that is just not realistic at this point when you're talking about certain types of games. There are certain games that can be made 100% accessible, and then there are some that cannot. So just keep that in mind. And hopefully, this will spread, and we can get studios to think more about accessibility and things like that. So, alright, so still at the main menu. All I'm doing here is pressing A pretty much. I have no clue what it's doing. And if it doesn't start the game, then this is going to be a really short blind accessibility review. So, okay, so seems like we're getting into something here.
And to console each other.
And another thing, like I could have
mankind has been moving and lifting objects since the dawn of time.
But I chose not to.
Welcome, new employees, to the Smooth Moves family. This is your first step to becoming a certified furniture, arrangement, and relocation technician.
Is a game that I can pick up and play on
You're
my
probably
own
asking yourself, gee, I don't know anything about moving furniture. Well, you're in luck.
Right.
This training module will provide all the necessary information you need to be a safe and productive member of the Smooth Moves family.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not gonna. It's probably not. But yeah. Okay, so I hear a lot of stuff going on. Seems like I hear like some kind of a motor humming or something like that. There's not really any 3D audio, so if I turn my... Oh, actually, maybe there is. Alright, so this is not like a first-person game where you can turn the right stick and it turns your head. This is more like you are moving around with the left stick. Alright, so I have no clue what they want me to do. That's cool that they had narration as far as the introduction and stuff like that, but it doesn't really tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here. Alright. So I guess you can punch. At least that's what it sounds like. And you can jump, okay? So that's cool. I don't know what that does. Alright.
Picking up objects is an essential moving technique. We've tried kicking them, but this way is much faster.
Alright. I don't know what this way is, but... So you can run too, I guess. That's kind of cool. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be hitting something, but I don't really know exactly what I'm supposed to be hitting. But the sounds are pretty nice. Like... So what I'm doing now is I'm pretty much testing out the buttons to see exactly what they do and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. As far as picking up stuff, I have no clue how one is supposed to pick things up. So, like I said, it's not really, I mean, it might have accessibility options and features, but it's just not accessible as far as to the blind. So, and then another thing, without really knowing the type of game this is, which I'm thinking like it's like maybe like a third person angle type of game where, you know, you're moving the guy around and you can see him moving around, and you can interact inside of, you know, like maybe a house or wherever you're at, and probably items have like items that you can interact with might have some type of message to tell you, you know, what you can do and all that kind of stuff. Um, which is things that could be, you know, easily put into, you know, narration and voice, stuff like that. Since this game is on Xbox, um, you know, each studio does have opportunity to make all of their menus and everything like that read. Some studios just don't, they either don't know, which I don't really believe that they don't know. With as much accessibility as has been out in Microsoft and stuff like that, maybe they don't know. It's possible, or they just choose not to. And from what I have seen, there are accessibility options in this game. I want to say when I went and looked at the website, there were, you know, they were on there talking about their accessibility features that will be implemented into the game when it releases. I don't know how I'm almost anywhere. I'm not even doing anything. But anyway, there are accessibility options that are supposed to be implemented into the game when, you know, when it was released, and it just came out, and it's on Xbox Game Pass.
You still alive?
And so another thing that I want to mention is, you know, like a lot of these games that I review, I pay for a subscription to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So that's how I have games on, you know, mainstream games on my Xbox and on my PC. I'm not giving, you know, any of this stuff for free. So, you know, so when I do get a game, like today, I downloaded another game, and it's called Forza Horizon 4, right? And that does have menu narration. That's an awesome game, has menu narration in that aspect. But the driving is not really that great, and it could just be that I don't, you know, like I couldn't find the right option or whatever. All right, so for this, you know, this is pretty much not an accessible game if you're totally blind. If you have other disabilities, stuff like that, it might be accessible. So I'm just going to, I'll just pause it, because I think if I back out, I might kill the speed.
Alright, cool.
And maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Anyway, so Forza Horizon 3 has menu narration, but I couldn't find the option for, you know, like the assist and all that kind of stuff. So then I heard that Forza Motorsport 7 had a really good assist, but on that game the narration didn't come on. So I'm not even sure if that game has narration, but I've heard that, you know, it's one of those games that has like that is accessible for blind people. So that's what I'm looking for. And that Forza Motorsport 7, it's like $39. So that's how much I pay for that, and it's not really accessible as of yet. So maybe it will be accessible, and I'll actually be able to come back on here and do a review for you guys. But if not, then that's just, you know, it is what it is for me. Like I'd rather, you know, find games that maybe people don't know about, and then do reviews so that people will know about them. As far as, you know, like just getting things for free, that's cool. Like if you know, I know a lot of other blind streamers, you know, get things for free, and that's cool. But for me, this is a hobby for me, and my main focus is to spread awareness of blind gaming and things like that. So I'm not really looking to get anything for free. That's just me. I mean, if it comes my way, that's cool. But if not, I'm not looking to go and ask people, to give me things for free or anything like that. So with this game, moving out, it's on Xbox Game Pass, and so it's not free, but because I pay for a subscription, so it is what it is. So this is not accessible, but I don't really care because I mean, it's not that I don't care. it's it's different from the Forza game that I had to actually pay for. This game, um, since I got it from a subscription service, it's okay. I just have to just download it, and then if it's not accessible, then I uninstall it, and that is pretty much about it. So so once again, this is the review for Moving Out. If you want to contact the studios, you can contact them through Twitter at Team17. Also, they have a website, which right now I can't remember what it is, but I'm pretty sure you can do a quick and simple Google search and you can find the website, maybe get more contact information. If you are interested in having this game made accessible, then that will be the route to go, to ask the studios if they could implement a little bit more accessibility into their game. But even if they don't, it's not a lose, because if they make another game and enough people have asked for accessibility, focusing around blind and visually impaired, like menu narration, then their next game might have that menu narration. And honestly, it might be all that's needed to make a game accessible, because there's games that it's a real broad spectrum when it comes to game, because there's so many different types of games. So one game might need only menu narration, and then another game might need menu narration and in-game narration and stuff like that. So it's really hard to tell which is which. But as always, Blind OG 83, and I'll be here doing this, trying to bring you guys news about accessibility and mainstream gaming. Hit me up on Twitter, BFGC, BFGC underscore Blind OG83. And if you have subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. I want to really thank all the subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, then hit that subscribe button. And if you like the content, go ahead and hit the like button. I really, really appreciate it. Leave a comment below if you want to still, after this stream, let the creators of the game know anything, because I'm pretty sure that the comments will be there and they can check out the comments. I'm just gonna give them the link, so if they do look at it, then that'd be really nice. If not, then maybe someone else will look at it and they will understand this game is not accessible, and they won't waste their money like going out and buying it, like buying it from the Microsoft store or anything like that. So I will catch y'all a little bit later. Thanks again for hanging out with this quick review of Moving Out from Team 17 Studios.